Hey everyone, welcome back. So are you ready to jump into some really fascinating blockchain developments?
Always.
Awesome. Well, today we're going to be taking a look at the SORA ecosystem
Yeah.
and everything that happened in 2024. It was a big year for them, lots going on. And as always, we're going to be basing this deep dive on a source. Our source today is the SORA team's own year in review article that they published on Medium just a few days ago, December 30th. And yeah, it's just packed with a ton of really interesting updates. I mean, there's a blockchain-based savings bond prototype in Palau. They launched a decentralized order book. They've got a new SORA Card. They've even got a samurai-inspired Telegram game.
Really?
Yeah, so quite a mix.
It's a lot. That really shows their ambition, I think.
Yeah.
That they're not just focused on the technology itself, but they actually want to use it for real-world solutions and create engaging experiences.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it really speaks to how they see this technology fitting into the world, not just this theoretical
yeah.
So why don't we get started with maybe their biggest win this year, which was their Parachain auction victory with Polkadot. So they secured a slot at a 59th auction, and they contributed 46,422 DOT.
Impressive.
Which put them at a 41.6% lead over other participants.
Landslide.
Yeah, total landslide. So, I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, that is a really big deal because essentially what it does is it creates a direct bridge between ORR and Polkadot. And what that means is that there's all kinds of new possibilities. Like, for instance, enabling DOT and KSM trading on Polkaswap.io.
Okay, so this is interesting to me because it means it's not just about SORA being its own isolated network, right?
Yeah.
This Parachain slot connects them to this vast Polkadot ecosystem.
Yeah.
And, for someone like me who can get a little lost in the weeds with all the blockchain jargon sometimes, can you break that down for me in terms of what it means sort of tangibly?
Yeah, sure. Imagine you have two islands, and they each have their own unique resources and communities. And then suddenly a bridge connects them. And that allows people and goods to flow freely between them. That's essentially what this Parachain slot does. It's connecting SORA's ecosystem to Polkadot, allowing for this much richer exchange of assets and information.
That's a great analogy. I love that. That makes it much easier to understand. And speaking of connections, they also renewed their Kusama Parachain lease. And they've made some advancements with their HASHI Bridge, right?
That's right. The HASHI Bridge now offers mobile compatibility for substrate networks, which are essentially the building blocks of many blockchains, including Polkadot.
Yep.
And they've also added support for TON, the open network, further expanding SORA's interoperability reach.
So they're really building out these connections, creating these pathways for communication between different blockchains.
For sure.
Okay, well, let's shift gears a little bit and talk about something that really caught my eye, which was the launch of Polkaswap's fully decentralized on-chain order book.
Oh, yeah, that was a big one.
So what's the big deal about this?
Well, this is a major milestone for DeFi, decentralized finance. So Polkaswap was already known for its automated market maker, or AM, swap functionality. But this order book, it transforms it into a hybrid exchange. So now users have more options and more flexibility when it comes to trading. But what's truly revolutionary is that this order book operates entirely on the blockchain.
Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks to those complicated trading charts with the candles and everything. Can you unpack this for us, for those of us who are not finance folks? What does it actually mean for it to be on the blockchain, and why should we care?
Right. So think about traditional stock exchanges. They rely on centralized entities to manage and secure all of that trading data. And that can be prone to manipulation or even hacking. But with this on-chain order book, all of that data is publicly auditable and secured by the blockchain's cryptography. So it's a giant leap towards transparency and security in DeFi.
So it's like taking those opaque Wall Street trading floors and making them totally transparent.
Exactly.
Everybody can see what's happening.
Yeah.
That's pretty powerful.
Yeah, it empowers users and promotes a more equitable and trustless financial system.
Love it. Okay, well, moving on to another development that caught my attention. KENSETSU.
Oh, yes.
It sounds like something out of a martial arts movie, but it's actually a platform for stablecoins.
It is. KENSETSU launched in 2024 with the goal of bringing more stability to the SORA ecosystem through stablecoins.
And I've been hearing so much about stablecoins lately. What makes KENSETSU unique? There are already So many stablecoin projects out there.
Well, KENSETSU operates very similarly to MakerDAO. It uses KUSD as its USD-pegged stable asset. It also has its own native token, KENYO-N, which incentivizes participation in the ecosystem through farming rewards and other mechanisms. They've even partnered with BAN Protocol to enable the creation of community-driven stablecoins like KAU, which is pegged to the price of gold.
So it's not just about offering one type of stablecoin.
Right.
It's about creating a flexible and decentralized platform where users have options and control. It's putting the power back in the hands of the users.
Exactly. And on top of all of that, they've been laying the groundwork for SORA V3, which promises to be even more ambitious.
SORA V3, this sounds intriguing. Tell me more about what this next phase is.
So SORA V3 is all about merging centralized and decentralized systems into a hybrid financial network. It will be built upon the SORA V3 hub chain. And this hub chain is designed to facilitate cross-border transactions and even connect central bank networks.
Wow, connect central bank networks. That's incredibly ambitious. They're really aiming
That's the vision.
for global financial cooperation on a blockchain level.
And the exciting thing is a central bank is already testing the SORA V3 hub chain.
It's a big deal. So they're moving beyond just the theoretical into real implementation.
Exactly.
So what else can we expect from SORA V3?
Well, they're introducing KUSD for builder funding, which will help develop the ecosystem even further. And they're also adding deflationary burn mechanisms for XOR, KUSD, and TBCD, which essentially means that they're reducing the supply of those tokens over time.
It's a lot of technical terms there. But the key takeaway for me is that they're making the system more efficient and rewarding for participants.
Yes.
And all of this is leading up to the launch of the SORA V3 Fujiwara testnet in 2025.
That's right. 2024 was all about laying the groundwork. And it looks like 2025 will be about taking these innovations to the next level.
I'm excited about Fujiwara already.
Yeah.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still have a lot to explore from 2024. What's next on our Fujiwara journey?
Well, let's delve into how they are improving the efficiency of liquidity within the ecosystem.
All right, liquidity, huh? I feel like, and that's a word on everyone's lips in the crypto world lately.
It is a hot topic.
So what is Oz doing to improve this?
So they've implemented something called aggregate liquidity technology, or ALT for short, on Polkaswap.
Aggregate liquidity technology. Okay, I can see why they shortened that.
Yeah, essentially. It's all about making swaps as efficient as possible.
Well, efficiency is always good. How does this actually work?
Okay, so imagine you have a bunch of different liquidity pools, each with its own assets and prices. ALT acts like a smart aggregator, pulling liquidity from various sources within Polkaswap, XYK, TBC, XST, and even that new order book we discussed, to ensure that users get the best possible price on their swaps.
So it's like having access to this massive liquidity pool.
Exactly.
And ALT is finding the most cost-effective routes within it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
It's like a liquidity optimizer.
It is. It maximizes the value for users when they swap tokens.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And speaking of maximizing value and accessibility, I heard the SORA wallet got some major upgrades this year.
Oh, yeah, they did. They integrated Demeter farming directly into the wallet.
Oh, nice.
So you can now manage your liquidity pools and farm rewards right from your phone.
Okay, for those of us who are new to DeFi, can you break down what farming rewards means?
Sure. Imagine you're planting seeds in a garden to grow your favorite vegetables. In DeFi, farming is very similar. You're providing your crypto assets to a liquidity pool, and in return, you earn rewards, much like harvesting crops from your garden.
I like that. It's very visual.
And these rewards often come in the form of additional tokens.
So with these SORA wallet upgrades, I can basically tend to my DeFi garden from anywhere.
You got it. No more being tied to your computer to participate in DeFi.
Awesome.
And it's not just the SORA wallet. The Fearless wallet also supports those functionalities, giving users even more options. Plus, you can access the HASHI Bridge directly from the Fearless wallet on your phone, making it super easy to move assets between those different blockchains.
Wow. They're making DeFi so much more accessible for everyone.
It seems like they thought of everything: connectivity, decentralized trading, stablecoins, mobile accessibility. What haven't they touched in 2024?
Well, they've also been making waves. In the realm of national development.
Oh,
remember that blockchain-based savings bond prototype we mentioned earlier?
Yeah.
The one in Palau?
Palau Invest,
Palau Invest. That one really caught my attention. It sounded like a groundbreaking application of blockchain technology.
It is. It essentially allows citizens of Palau to invest in national development projects like infrastructure and earn yield on their investment What's really cool is that it's powered by the SORA V3 hub chain, and it's a collaboration between SORAMITSU, Japan's Meitei, and the Palau government.
So it's like a perfect example of how blockchain can move beyond just speculative trading into real-world solutions that can benefit entire communities.
Absolutely. It's really inspiring to see this kind of innovation happening.
It seems like the SORA team was busy on multiple fronts in 2024.
They were very busy.
Did he even have time to breathe?
I don't know, amidst all of that.
Yeah.
They also hosted the 3rd annual SORA Economic Forum in November. It brought together experts to discuss Aura's growing impact on global economic systems.
Oh, cool. I didn't know about that.
The recordings are available on their YouTube channel if you want to dive deeper into those discussions.
Okay, I'm adding that to my watch list. And what about the SORA Card?
Oh, yeah.
I heard some whispers about that.
They launched the SORA Card in December. Initially, it's available to residents of the European Economic Area.
Finally. A way to seamlessly bridge the gap between crypto and fiat. Can you tell me more about what this card can do?
Of course. The SORA Card has virtual IBAN capabilities, meaning you can receive bank transfers directly to your card. And it allows for crypto fiat swaps directly on the card, making it super easy to convert between your crypto holdings and traditional currencies.
So could I theoretically walk into a store and pay for my groceries using crypto?
Not quite yet, but that's the goal. Phase 2 of the rollout will include a fiat wallet and full payment functionality. That'll make crypto to fiat conversions seamless.
Okay, so the future of spending, crypto in the real world is looking pretty bright. It seems like SORA achieved so much in 2024.
They did a lot.
What's left for them to conquer?
Well, world domination might be a stretch, but they certainly haven't slowed down on expanding their network. They've established new HRMP channels with the Polkadot Asset Hub and other networks.
Hold on, back up for a sec. What are HRMP channels again?
Imagine highways connecting different cities. But for cryptocurrencies, that's what HRMP channels do. They allow different tokens to move easily between those networks.
Okay, so they're like cryptocurrency highways. That makes sense.
Yeah. So what kind of new trading possibilities do those channels open up?
That's a good question.
Well, now they're connected with the Liberland Dollar, LLD, and even some of Polkadot's meme coins.
Meme coins.
Yeah.
All right, so they're building serious infrastructure, but they're not afraid to have a little fun along the way.
They like to have fun.
Okay, that's good.
And that's not all. The Series team has been hard at work on Apollo, a lending and borrowing protocol that generated a lot of buzz during its testnet phase.
Lending and borrowing, another essential piece of the DeFi puzzle, falling into place.
Yep.
This Apollo protocol sounds pretty promising.
And the Demeter farming platform had a stellar year, exceeding 100,000 transactions and launching some lucrative XRP farms.
Okay, so we've got interoperability, lending, yield farming. It seems like they really covered all the bases in 2024.
They did.
Is there anything else we should touch on?
Well, believe it or not, they also found time to create a samurai-themed Telegram game called SORATOPIA.
A samurai-themed Telegram game. Seriously.
Seriously, it features pay-to-earn elements, referral rewards, quests.
Free to earn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're planning on adding boss battles and on-chain check-ins in the future.
Wow.
It's a fun way to engage the community and earn rewards.
It seems like SORA is all about combining serious innovation with a little bit of playfulness.
Absolutely.
It's a refreshing approach, I think, in a space that can often feel very technical and serious.
It's a good balance.
So overall, a very impressive year for SORA. They've accomplished so much.
Yeah.
And it seems like they're only just getting started. But before we wrap up, we can't ignore the elephant in the room. Earlier, we mentioned that there was a dissenting opinion that was highlighted in their year-in-review article.
Right.
A commenter named Pearlvine voiced some concerns.
Yeah.
About SORA.
Yeah, Pearlvine expressed worry about the increasing supply of certain SORA tokens. They even compared the situation to the infamous Luna crash of 2022, which had a significant impact on the crypto market.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
They even went so far as to call the project a scam.
Wow, that's a pretty strong accusation.
That's a strong word.
Of course, it's important to remember that we're here to present a balanced perspective.
Absolutely. Skepticism and criticism are natural parts of any evolving technology, especially in the world of crypto, which is relatively young and navigating uncharted territory.
Yeah, you got to take the good with the bad, right?
Right.
So how should our listeners approach these differing viewpoints? What advice would you give them?
I always encourage critical thinking. And independent research, don't just take our word for it, or anyone else's for that matter. Dig deeper, explore resources like the SORA Integrated Plan mentioned in the article. It outlines their roadmap and future plans, which could provide some valuable context.
That's a good point. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement, but taking a step back and doing your own due diligence is so important.
It is. Forming your own informed opinion is key, especially in a rapidly evolving space like crypto.
So looking back at everything we've discussed, what's the big takeaway? What should our listeners walk away with?
I think the main takeaway is that SORA is a bold and ambitious project with the potential to disrupt traditional finance. They've made remarkable progress in 2024, from securing that Polkadot Parachain slot to launching these innovative products like the SORA Card and the Palau Invest initiative. But like any groundbreaking venture, they face challenges and criticisms.
It's like watching a thrilling drama unfold, right? With twists and turns and triumphs and setbacks. And the best part is, we're all participants in this narrative. We're shaping the future of decentralized finance.
Exactly. It's a dynamic and evolving space, and that's what makes it so exciting.
And that brings us to
Yeah.
our final thought for you, our listeners. With all of these developments, what role do you see SORA playing in the future of decentralized finance? What aspects of their approach resonate most with you?
We encourage you to share your thoughts and engage in the conversation on social media. Let's explore these ideas together.
And as always, a friendly reminder that this is not financial advice.
Yeah.
Do your own research before making any investment decisions.
Stay curious, stay informed, and we'll see you on our next deep dive into the fascinating world of emerging technologies.
All right. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
We'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.